All right, well, first and foremost, credit to the Clippers. Another very good game last night. They're playing a team that has been the best in the league in the fourth quarter, the best five-man closing unit in the league. A lot of the guys, two of the guys that Kawhi had the Clippers trade for Paul George, SGA and Danilo Gallinari, you do kind of wonder what did the Clippers look like had they just signed Kawhi and kept the core intact. But we don't know that world, and they put themselves in position yesterday where they don't have to worry about the Thunder's fourth quarter stretch because they were so good early, just like they were against Denver a few nights ago. The only blip during this last week is an odd game against the undermanned Sixers where they allowed them to score 130. But now they go up against the two teams in the West that I feel are better than them. I feel the Rockets are better than them. I can't prove it. We will get to see it because we've seen the Rockets beat the Clippers 2 out of 3, but they've remade their team since then, and the Clippers, weren't full strength for at least two of those matchups. Yeah, for two of those three matchups. And then the Lakers, who all year long have shown they're the better team, except for the two times they've played the Clippers when the Clippers have beat them. So if the Clippers beat the Rockets in Houston and then beat the Lakers in L.A., then I probably have to take them a little more seriously than I've been taking them. I think they're more likely to go 0-2 than 2-0, so I don't think that's going to be a problem for me. But these are the two teams they're going to have to beat to make the NBA Finals, and now we're going to get to see them do it in not consecutive nights, thank God, because then Kawhi wouldn't play, but so in back-to-back games, and so we're going to get to see how they look.
You know what, Nick, as much as we rant and go about it of who's better, who's not, we can only draw certain things from the regular season. And these are two big tests, but they're not ultimately the ultimate test. When I look at the Clippers, there's still question marks defensively. This was a team that was supposed to be absolutely stifling. And in my opinion, the efforts have not been there. When you go small, that's what people don't understand. When you take a center off of the floor defensively, now you've got to cover the three ball. Then you've got to sprint back into the paint. And you look at Golden State, after a while, their body just wore down from all the efforts they had to make. Centers kind of clean up all those mistakes on the perimeter. You see the importance. The most important guy on that roster for the Clippers right now is likely Patrick Beverley. And he was out. This team was abysmal. And you saw his energies and efforts. I worked for the Clippers last year. And, I mean, game to game, I think he was not valued. And now you're starting to see how important he is. Now, Kawhi, obviously, he's the leader on the floor in the sense of his play. But the emotional leader, the guy who's going to rally the troops, and more importantly, defensively, is going to be Patrick Beverley. I think I'm not so worried about the Lakers still. Why? The Clippers match up with the Lakers well. I think I'll be more worried in the sense of the Rockets in a playoff series for the Clippers. I'm not worried about the Rockets because they have the ability to go small. But right now, in terms of the Lakers, I'm just more comfortable with the Clippers matchup-wise and the bodies they can throw at LeBron, the way they would have to have an out-of-body performance from Anthony Davis to beat you. And Anthony Davis in game 1 or 2, the first game they played, he went off for a quarter, but it wasn't enough to beat you for an entire game, Nick.
Go ahead, Wiles.
Here's what I'm interested in, Clippers-Rockets. I feel like the Rockets had like a small coming out party against the Celtics in that nationally televised game. Now I feel like, all right, small ball, we're going to show the world that this whole thing works. The Clippers are the favorite to win the title. It's like, nope, this is going to be the real chance for us to show that we're going to dominate. So I don't think either team, this might be a weird way and like players don't view it, but this is how I view it. Like, part of me thinks the Rockets want to come out and either crush the Clippers, or the Clippers want to come out and be like, no, small ball, nothing, and crush the Rockets. Do you think players are looking at it like that, or like, we're just trying to get the win by 2 points, it doesn't matter? Or is there like a margin of victory matter to players?
I tell you, in a regular season, you don't live or die by any one win or loss, but you want to hold your own. When we were the Lob City Clippers back in the day, the one thing, we did not beat any teams that were supposed to be title contending teams. And especially down the stretch, we faltered. When we got to the playoff race, we faltered. So when you're looking at these teams, Nick, and you know it, we've talked about it, Kevin and Jenna, you want to beat the guys who are supposed to be in your way, or you want to have a decisive win, or you want to go, well, we were missing our best player. We were missing our sixth man. There has to be some type of reasoning that makes you feel confident. The one thing that you do love about the Clippers against a team like the Rockets is individual matchups. You believe that they can go and win those individual matchups to where they can win the game. And I will say this real quick. That's so important because when you go small, they're going all in on Westbrook and Harden. And those two have to have big performances for the Rockets to be successful.
Just a quick question on the Clippers. Was this all just about health? Was it just all about?
Yes.
We always kept saying if they had their health, if they had team chemistry from the beginning, if they were able to. Are they finally at all this point?
The reason they have gone about load management with the regular season the way they have is about health. The reason I'm skeptical about them is they don't have a rim protector to deal with Anthony Davis or deal with LeBron when he gets to the rim. I think because of the load management, they're not going to have the continuity other teams have. And I think we have overrated the playoff caliber, the caliber of playoff performers most of this roster is, except for Kawhi, who is an unimpeachable playoff performer. But as far as, to answer your question quickly, Wilds, I think we're at a point in the season where this Clippers-Rockets game could determine who's the 2, who's the 3.
Yep.
I think it's wildly important as far as if the Nuggets continue to falter, this is your 2-3, and home court in that series could matter. And as far as the Lakers and Clippers contingent has one thing to hang their hat on this year, as far as we're better than the Lakers. The fact they're 2-0. All the advanced stats say the Lakers are better. The record says the Lakers are better. They eye test on who's playing better, who has the best player. All of it says the Lakers are better. All they have is those head-to-head matchups. If the Lakers then beat them Sunday and remove that arrow from their quiver, then it's just, I think it. I hope it.
I do agree, but that's what I said. You want to show your best against the best.
So
that is something to hang your hat on. Yeah.
We'll get to see it on Thursday and on Sunday.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.